You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, PA. At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and streaming audio on Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, 1300 AM, and BigfootLegendsRadio.com. I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm here alongside the coach, Larry Weiser. We're at Vadunas Stadium in Reimersburg, Pennsylvania, getting ready for this District 9 Region 2 matchup between the 1-0 Ridgway Elkers and the 0-1 Union AC Valley Falcon Knights. Ridgway coming off of a 14-0 win over Kane a week ago. Red Bank Valley defeated Union AC Valley down in New Bethlehem in a rivalry game. Game that was close at the half, but Red Bank was able to pull away a little bit in the second half. But Larry, this seems to be a fairly evenly matched football game today.
No question. I mean, first of all, I want to say this is just, you have two historic programs. You know, here where football history in District 9, Reimersburg, with so many great players that have come to play here. And then obviously two well-known District 9's very good coaches, Mark Heindel and Dan Reed. I'm expecting a great game. They're two teams are almost completely opposite each other, which is going to be interesting from my standpoint to kind of watch how they're going to, counter each other. You have Ridgway is probably more of more of a ground game, and Dan Reed's, of course, will run, but he's been thrown a lot. He threw a ball a lot against Ridgway or Red Bank, excuse me.
Today's game brought to you, as always, by the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out their new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grille was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. They provided the pregame food here at Union AC Valley today. Dewey Irwin, of course, the baseball coach for the AC Valley Union Falcon Knights in baseball, so making sure that he's taking care of the people here. We are inside the Advanced Drainage System pregame show. For all your stormwater management solutions, find out more at adspipe.com. Today's game stream brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. oilcountrycrates.com. Warren Tire Center, drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. warrentirecenter.com. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the key players in tonight's game. You are watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Bigfoot Legends.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larsson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larsson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Back here at Vaduna Stadium in Reimersburg, getting ready for Ridgway versus Union AC Valley on the Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network and streaming on Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, 1300 AM, and audio online at BigfootLegendsRadio.com. Time now to take a look here inside the Advanced Drainage System pregame show. Our All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving players to watch. All-American Awards, All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com, proud provider of our post-game T-shirts. And Larry, let's start with the Ridgway Elkers coming in at 1-0 under the direction of head coach Mark Heindel. And really interesting this year, they have hired Tony Gerg, the former Elk County Catholic head coach, to run their offense. And they're doing a lot of the single wing stuff that we saw up at Elk County Catholic a few years back.
I never got a chance to watch or coach against a single wing period. We did play Tony one year in the District 9 playoffs, but I enjoyed watching film on their game with Gain. They have, I'm going to call them the Rocco twins or rock and roll. You'll probably hear me say a number of different things, but Rocco Allegretto and Rocco Delhoney, they're like two quarterbacks in this offense, right? What's kind of interesting, one will block for the other, and they'll do dives up inside. They'll do off tackle plays, one leading for the other. It'll do some misdirection. And then one of their better plays I felt last week was the sweeps that they ran on the outside. It didn't do a lot of passing last week, but their offense also does a lot of what we'll call unbalanced, where they're lining up. They'll have a tackle on one side, and they'll have the split end, and they'll have the tight end on the same side. They do a lot of that. So we'll talk about some of the keys of the game later and what I think Union's going to have to do tonight, all right? What stood out to me a lot also was their offensive line, and I get a chance during the game, I'm going to start talking about these guys because of how important they are. On the opposite side, Dan Reed's offense is, I've got a chance to look at a lot of Dan over the years, and, he always is one of the better offensive gurus, I would say, in D9. And, he comes back again he'll run a number of different formations. It was kind of the founding father, what I call the pistol. He'll run the pistol, but not as much as he used to. He's got a senior quarterback in Owen Bish, right, who's 12 for 20, 141 yards last week, and has a decent quarterback rating of 61%. Rushing, Max Gallagher, okay, junior, okay, solid runner, but he also catches the ball out of the backfield, right? I think his number one target last week was number one junior Trent Fleming. And then the kicking game, Aiden Fox, number 5, and number 8, Nick Aiden will do the punting, and number 8, Nick, I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, so you'll have to forgive me. Silas is the place kicker.
Who's the place kicker, Larry? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get his name again.
What number?
Yeah, it was number 8.
Number 8. Nick Ialese.
We usually try to get name pronunciation. That's one I forgot to get. I apologize for that, Mom.
Those are your All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving players to watch. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at these two teams. Also get our Arby's field condition report. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Bigfoot Legends.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
22 years of the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. That's the Bruno Afrito Wrestling Camp, which will be held June 16th through the 20th, 2025 in Port Allegheny, PA, and will feature a star-studded lineup of clinicians. And don't forget about the blowout picnic to close out the festivities. It's legendary. Find out more at teambruno.org and like them on Facebook. We'll see you in June in Port Allegheny, PA. You'll always score a touchdown on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Rays Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Open now, but don't miss their grand opening weekend, September 12th to the 13th. That's Tempa Supply and Service.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion, give us a call at 814-223-9990, or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Back here on Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, and 1300 AM. Inside the Advanced Drainage System pregame show for all your stormwater management solutions. Find out more at adspipe.com. Let's go down to the field for our field report brought to you by Arby's in Clarion and Coach Al Moderjeski down on the field with our field conditions report, again brought to you by Arby's in Clarion.
Hello again, everybody. Coach Al here once again for the Arby's pregame field condition report, brought to you by your local neighborhood Arby's, where, remember, we have the meat. Best restaurant in town, best fast food restaurant in town. We are here located at Viduna Stadium in Reimersburg, Pennsylvania, home of the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights, and they are hosting today against the Ridgway Elkers. Should be a great game. Beautiful, humid weather, a little bit hot for Western Pennsylvania. Obviously we're still in August, second week of the season. Here it's August 30th. Hot and humid conditions, not typical football Western Pennsylvania weather. Field conditions are very dry. It's very humid today, so that could affect the players in terms of their stamina and guys coming in and out of the game. So everyone needs to stay hydrated. But really, other than that, great night for football, slightly overcast. We should have a good crowd for an excellent game today. Hope everyone tuning in. And again, Arby's Restaurant, I eat there all the time. Best fast food restaurant in town and anywhere in Western Pennsylvania, not even close. Again, welcome to the Arby's pregame field condition report. Al Moderjeski, Coach Al here. Enjoy the game.
That was Coach Al Moderjeski. Coach Al, for those of you who know him and coached basketball at Clarion University for a long time, then was the assistant up at North Clarion this past season. Now helping us out here with football. Thanks to Coach Al for that Arby's in Clarion field conditions report. Arby's, we have the meats. Let's take a look at our David Jones Agency keys to the game. Dave Jones will always help you make the right decisions with your insurance needs. Call him today at 814-223-4000. That's 814-223-4000.
Okay, Chris, I'm going to talk a little bit differently. You know, we're always going to talk about penalties and, you know, obviously a key to the game. But today I'm going to look at Union needs to line up correctly against Ridgway's unbalanced formations. Recognition is going to be very important about, you know, where you're going to have the same number of defenders that they have offenders on one side of the ball. When that unbalance occurs, and then obviously gives the advantage to Ridgway. Falcon Union needs to get more defenders in the box against Ridgway. Also, they like to run the ball. So, as a former defensive coordinator, you want to take away what they like to do best, and they like to run the ball. So, force them to throw the ball. when you bring those people up in the box, you also got to be cognizant of making sure that you contain that outside game. I talked about their plays, their sweep plays, and they'll run some misdirection, they'll run motion one way, and they'll come back. So that's also going to be a key. On offense, I think the offensive line has to do a better job than last week of protecting the quarterback. Give number 12, Owen Bish, time to throw the ball. Coach Reed always has some well-designed plays, but last week against Red Bank, there wasn't a lot of time. He was under a lot of pressure and having to, kind of run for his life. And I'll give credit to Red Bank for their defense also. They might be able, Falcon Union may be able to exploit some of Ridgway's kicking games. And I want to make sure I keep saying I'm going to go AC Valley Union here. Coach or Mr. Rossetti is going to give me a little punch in the nose
Union
here,
AC
right?
Valley.
Union AC Valley, right?
I know, Larry. It's like me with Central Clarion calling them Clarion all the time. I think maybe Ridgway and Johnsonburg did it right. Just call it Ridgway, and then you can just know what you're talking about.
You may be right. All right. On Ridgway, I think continue putting pressure as basically what Red Bank did on their passing game. Maybe changing up their coverages. So it's almost kind of like the opposite philosophy. You're going to put more people in the box. For Ridgway, I think they need to come into some more dime and nickel packages and kind of prevent package, force them to run the ball, which they didn't do a whole heck of a lot of that against Red Bank last week.
Do you do you think that maybe some more read option with Owen Bish might help open some things up, especially in the running game for the Falcon Knights?
Well, I just think there was some missed assignments last week, and I'm sure Coach Reed and the staff went back to the practice field and worked on some of those things this week. And again, like I said, they've had a pretty good program over there at Red Bank, and so it's that pressure that was put on was that good defense that Red Bank's had over the years.
How important was it for Ridgway after a tough season last year to start the season with a win?
That first game to me is so important. So I've always viewed that, and we shot to everything from the time we came to camp for the team that we were going to be playing, because those are the things when you walk out of that first game and you're winning. You're usually going to get the people in town and in school and so forth. Hey, going to come up and pat you on the back. Things get a little tougher when you lose that first game. It doesn't look, and they start hearing things. You know what I mean? It's like, you guys don't look like you're going to have the kind of team, and it may just have been you got caught that one night for a number of reasons, but it's a lot tougher from a coaching staff to get your team back on the road here. So this will be very important for Dan tonight to. I'm sure, all week he reinforced, let's go back to basics and take care of those things play by play tonight.
Yeah. And, I think for Mark Heindel in Ridgway, getting back to that identity of just being a power football team, that's kind of what they were always sort of known for. And getting back to that identity last week, I think it can be a big confidence boost.
No question. Another thing that stood out to me last week, watching film is just the number of people just swarming to the football defensively. So not only running the ball, but I thought their defense really played a pretty good game. They gave up a few passes against Kane, but getting a number of players to the ball is, as a defensive core, I always felt was so important.
No question. And again, that has been a part of a Mark Heindel coach team's identity for so long is fast physical defenses. And when you can get back to playing that way, I think as a coaching staff, as a program, you start to feel better about yourself.
No question, Chris. Hey, before we go on, I want to take a minute. You come down here to Union. I want to recognize Scott Kindle, the AD down here. You always come down here and we're treated first class. Offering food and just taking care of us. And that includes all the union administration and that involved also.
No question. Special shout out to Scott and his crew down here. They put on a first class show, and that's always appreciated when you put on a first class show. And special thanks there. And I'm glad you brought that up. We're going to step aside here for a couple of minutes. We'll be back. And we'll be ready to start football here. Or are we going to do the coin toss right now? If we're going to do the coin toss, I'm going to hold it here. We're going to do the coin toss right now. So we'll hold it here for the coin toss. The captains for the Falcon Knights are Colbin Elliott, number 54, Owen Bish, the quarterback, number 12, Max Gallagher, one of their running backs, number 23, and one of their big linemen, number 74, Cole Wyatt. For Ridgway, Rocco Del Hunty is going out. Is that 87? Michael Gerg also out there, Larry. You guys.
Yes. Let me run through here, Chris. I'm sorry.
Who are the other numbers for Ridgway?
I have. Pull this back out here. I apologize for this. We got 87. That's Michael Gerg, and you got number 50, Jordan.
No, I didn't get Jordan Iozo.
Yeah, and looked like Frankie Miller, number 24. Was one of the other numbers I had.
Yeah, that was the other one I didn't have. So those are your captains for both teams. And as the official, they've already done the coin toss. I always found this kind of stupid that you did a coin toss the half hour before the game and then came back out and do another one, but they do. And here is Ridgway won the coin toss, and the Elkers are going to defer. So Union AC Valley will get the ball to start this game. But before that, we're going to step aside for one last break before we get into action here at Vaduna Stadium in Reimersburg. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Bigfoot Legends, powered by the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, PA.
Back here, getting ready for the opening kickoff, brought to you by Carly Tire, carlytire.com. Looks like it's Del Hunty will be kicking it away for the Ridgway Elkers. Back deep, Larry, it looks like number 1, Trent Fleming, and number 5, Aiden Fox are the deep men for Union. So Del Hunty set to kick it deep here as we get underway. And it's a short kickoff. It's heading towards the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. So it's going to be fantastic field position for Union AC Valley as the ball goes out of bounds at the Falcon Knights 22, and they'll put that out at, I believe, the 35.
That's one of the things we talked about is last week that I felt their kicking game hurt them a little bit in field position.
So Union will take over to start this drive at their own 35-yard line. And Owen Bish will lead the Falcon Knights out of the huddle. They'll be in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. He's going to throw deep right out of the gate. He's looking for Fox, and it's incomplete, out of bounds over at about the 40-yard line of Ridgway. Threw it a little too far to the outside.
And it was outside the line, too. It's tough to throw that fade into the boundary. I always felt that way. You have a limited space for your receiver to get open to begin with.
This first quarter brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. Check out more at gwm.nm.com. Out of the gun again with trips again to the left. Going to hand it off. That is the running back, Jorge Reyes, and Reyes will get a few yards on it. We'll call him out to about the 37-yard line. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8, excuse me, at the 37, and it's Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down time.
Last week, he broke a nice 50-yard run against Red Bank.
Again, out of the gun is Bish with trips to the left. They haven't really changed the formation, and now there's movement over here as it looks like Fox moved a little early. That is a Bruno Alfredo wrestling camp penalty on Union AC Valley.
They called it against Ridgway. Which is
they did call it on Ridgway. How about that?
Frankie Miller, number 24, kind of maybe took kind of a half step towards the line of scrimmage, which pulled him off.
So that'll put him out to the 42 and now make it a much more manageable 3rd down. 3rd down and 3 now. So a little bit of a break there. Did he cross the line, Larry?
He didn't cross. He just,
Coach Al says he did jump over there.
Yes, he did jump, yes.
So now they're going to put Fox in motion. They're going to hand it to him. Fox looking for the 1st down. He's going to have it, but there's a flag down in the area of holding at about the 46-yard line. So Fox will get the credit to where they're going to mark it, but they're going to mark it back here. So Union AC had the 1st down, but the holding penalty is going to push them back as they've gotten out about midfield. But
I would say that call anytime there's an outside a pitch, a sweep, or something like that.
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
That's a call that gets called so often because you'll get a defender at the last moment that may turn his back, and a lot of times it ends up being a clipping call. And sometimes some officials kind of miss that the contact was made first and he turned his back. I think that was a clipping call there.
No, they called a holding.
Okay.
They called holding. It's 3rd down and 9 now.
Then he missed the clip.
Back to throw is Bish looking. He's got Fox. Fox behind the defense and just a little underthrown, and that allowed Owen Steger to get back to help break that up. So the pass just a tad bit underthrown there. He had Fox behind the defense originally.
I would expect them to come back to that play. He had a nice little wheel route coming over here too. This kid that came open.
We'll set up a Daddies and Clarion punting situation. Fox will be the punter for the Falcon Knights. You'll never have to punt on dinner when you go to Daddies on Main Street in Clarion. So Fox getting ready to punt. It's a short but high punt. It's going to bounce at about the 32, and it's going to take a sideways roll and be down at the 30-yard line of Ridgway. So it's a punt of 34 yards, and Ridgway will take over with 11:01
I want to mention. I talked about their offensive line. I was kind of impressed. I was impressed with Bo Vigilone, Hunter Vigilone, Orrin Pontius. Those along with Michael Gerg, they opened up some pretty decent holes last week.
So, again, in the single wing, there's really not a quarterback.
Right.
You have two quarterbacks back there, basically, if you call them quarterbacks, in Delhunty. In Delhunty and Allegretto right now, the two Roccos. It's going to be Delhunty straight up the gut, up to about the 35. He's going to pick up 5 on that.
And his lead blocker was his the other Rocco, okay, and Rocco Allegretto.
So pick up a 5. That'll bring up a Clarion Bathware second down at the 35-yard line.
If you look at it, that was an unbalanced situation. They had the split end over to kind of in a slot situation with the tight end over there. And they had one of the running backs sitting in between the guard tackle here.
So again, Delhunty and Allegretto.
I'm going to guess a sweep to the right.
This is Allegretto this time, and Allegretto straight up the gut. Going to get real close to that first down. It's going to matter. It's going to depend on where they spot it here. They're going to spot it right at the 40, but there is a flag down, and it's going to be a hole. Nope, it's going to be a face mask on AC Valley or Union AC Valley. So another Bruno Iafrida wrestling camp penalty, this one against the Falcon Knights, and they'll mark that from the end of the run, which was at the 40 of Ridgway. They'll mark it. That's a big one. That's a 15-yarder. That's not all they have left now, Larry, or 15-yarders.
Yes.
So face mask against Union. It's accepted. That'll put him inside Falcon Knight territory at the Union 45-yard line.
Here again, I was watching him. You'll see the unbalance and power to the left. Here comes their sweep again.
With the ball, that looks like it is Allegretto, and Allegretto is going to fight his way for about 5 yards to the Falcon Knight 40-yard line. So when you're running off 5 yards in a chunk, that's pretty good.
Right, and Trent Fleming did a nice job turning the play back in, but they successfully cut off the Union pursuit.
So now checking in for Ridgway is Marcus Gerg, number 33. Play caller looks to be Rocco Allegretto. Again, it's Allegretto and Delhunty in that single wing formation where you basically have two guys.
It's unbalanced to the right this time. This looks like the sweep formation again.
And this time it's Delhunty, and Delhunty tries to go straight up the middle, but meeting him immediately is Stephen Hepler, and they'll give him a yard and a half on that. They'll give him a yard up to the 39-yard line. So they'll bring up a third down and about 4. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again.
I like Max Gallagher on that play, too. Did a nice job from his linebacker position coming up to make that tackle.
So third down and 4. Got to figure it's 4 down territory inside the 40 for Ridgway. So you don't need to pick it all up right now if you're the Elkers. Again, out of that single wing with Allegretto and Delhunty. It's going to be Delhunty straight up the gut. He's going to just carry people with him. He's still carrying them up over the 30 to about the 30, and it's going to be a Tenesta Motor Supply first down for Rocco Delhunty at the 30-yard line. This is just old-fashioned power football by the Ridgway Elkers.
And you see Hunter Vigilone and Orrin Pontius, they're down there in the field leading that also. Union did have, we talked about them getting more people in the box. They basically had 11 defenders inside the 10-yard line, and we haven't seen a pass yet. Here's the unbalanced formation to the left this time.
It's going to be Allegretto with it. Allegretto is going to be tripped up there. Nice tackle by Trent Fleming on the near sideline, right at the line of scrimmage. First time Union's held them to a negative or 0-yard gain.
That's a great play by Trent. I mean, he's got 2 or 3 230-pound people coming at him, and he weighs about 140 pounds. He breaks through the offensive tackles and makes the tackle on that play.
Older brother Trey graduated last year in the Coast Guard now. I think this was actually a special week for Trey Fleming in the Coast Guard. I think they were graduating their Coast Guard class this week. Allegretto now is going to try to sweep to the right. He is mad. I didn't see who hit him, but it looked like it might have been big number 54, Colbin Elliott, that met him as he tried to turn his way inside, and he may have lost a yard. We'll see. They're going to call it a no-gain situation. So now the first time that Ridgway has faced a long third down is that Clarion Bathware second down goes nowhere.
It looked like Steve Hepler in there, too. Did a nice job knifing up from his linebacker.
We'll see if they throw the football here on third down and 10. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, third down. Nope, they're going to keep it on the ground with Allegretto, and he is met immediately. And again, he, I think, is going to lose maybe a yard here. We'll see where they spot it, but
you know, Colbin Elliott he played a very large role of breaking off his blocking and getting penetration that time, which allowed the rest of the defenders to get there because it slowed up. It slowed up in this particular case. Rocco Allegretto running the ball.
So that's a Larsson's garbage service loss of a yard. Larsson's garbage service just watched as Union deposited Ridgway into the trash, and Larsson's came and hauled it away. It's fourth down and 10 now for the Elkers. Allegretto looks like he's going to throw. Throwing the other way, throws it high. It's caught, but it's going to be short of the first down, as making the catch over there is, I think, number 20. Nate Steger.
Nate Steger, yes.
So they were able to throw it, but it was kept Steger a little off balance, and down at the 23-yard line, they end up 3 yards short here.
I mean, he had Michael Gerg going down there, but he obviously Steger came wide open out of the backfield. But a great job on the Union defender. I didn't pick up his number, coming up and closed it in on the play. Okay, we'll see what happens there. I mean, last time Trent just missed, or excuse me, Owen Bish.
High snap. Boy, Bish is going to lose yardage there. Is getting an arm around him on that high snap. That was number 78, Logan Beloga. I'm going to lose, going to call it a no gain. He was able to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down now and 10. No score here, just under 6 minutes to play in the Generational Wealth Management first quarter. Second possession for...
Okay, the Falcon Knights are coming out in trips to the left.
And they're going to hand it that way to Jorge Reyes, and Reyes is tripped up over there. That looks like it is Frankie Miller on the tackle for a loss. That's a Larsson's garbage service loss on the play.
That's Frankie coming from his linebacker position. He blew that up. That was kind of a zone read play right there. We talked about running some option, which, again, the quarterback would be reading that backside defensive end. If he crashed down, he would keep the ball and go around the right side. That time they played soft, and he handed the ball off.
It's a loss of 2, so it brings up a third down and 12. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gets you moving again when you get backed up. LutonsPlumbing.com. Out of the gun is Bish, looks to throw. Throws it. He's got a man open. It's wide open, and that is Max Gallagher for a first down over the 50 to about the 48-yard line of Ridgway.
That was a well-designed play and a great throw.
Tenesta Builder Supply first down at the Ridgway 48 after that gain of 31 yards. Bish to Gallagher. So now Union AC into Ridgway territory. Out of the gun, 2 receivers to each side. High snap again. Able to get the handoff down to Gallagher. He's going to fight his way up to about the 46 for a gain of 2.
The high snap really threw off the timing. He may have gotten a few more yards on that, Chris.
Bring up a Clarion Bathware second down. Clarion Bathware, everyday luxury. ClarionBathware.com. So second down, and we'll call it 8 here. Might be a short 7, but
okay. This is Dan Reed's his historic pistol offense.
Handed off to Gallagher again, and Gallagher wrapped up as he crosses the 45-yard line. As over there on the tackle, I'm looking for it. That is Marcus Gregg. It looks like Gerg. I'm sorry, not Greg. So Gallagher gets up to the 44. That was Gallagher, right?
Yes.
Yeah. to the 44. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 after. So Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down again. 1 for 2, Union AC Valley on 3rd downs tonight. Out of the pistol, fakes the handoff. Bish rolls to his left, looks to throw, throws it out there. He's got a man, but that man is Michael Yerke, and he is met immediately by a host of Ridgway defenders right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up a 4th down and 6 from the 44, and we'll see what Dan Reed elects to do here.
It's got 4th and 5. When he came back, that would be a boot, or sometimes they would call that a waggle. The tight end did come across. He did break open, but he wasn't able to get his shoulders turned and look up the field with the pressure coming on him.
So 4th down, and they're going to go for it here from the Ridgway 44-yard line. It's about 4th and 5 or 6. Long 5, we'll call it here. Out of the gun is Bish. Trips to his right. Long count, trying to draw him offside. He'll take the snap, looks to throw. He wants to go deep. There's a man there, It's broken up. Over there, breaking it up was Nate Sager, and it was intended
Christian Salazzoni.
For Salazzoni. And so it'll be Ridgway taking over on downs with 2.5 minutes to play here in a scoreless Generational Wealth Management first quarter.
That would have been a great catch, reaching up over the defender to get the ball. Did get in his hands, but he wasn't able to close in on it.
So Ridgway will take over its own 44-yard line. Its second possession of the game. Again,
it's that unbalanced right, Chris.
Yep, and that's in that single wing with Allegretto and Delhunty. And Delhunty, a little misdirection, and with it in getting up over the 50-yard line is Nate Stager with the carry. He was tripped up. I missed who tripped him up there. Right out midfield. So a pickup of 6. That was a nice little misdirection play after we saw a lot of power out of it. So this time it's Delhunty straight up the gut. He's going to get a couple yards to about the 48 on that Clarion Bathware 2nd down run, and it'll set up a 3rd down and manageable at 3rd and 2 here for Ridgway.
It's a straight power dive right there.
So 3rd and 2 at the Union 48. Down to a minute and a half to play here in the Generational Wealth Management first quarter. No score between Ridgway and Union AC. Game moving right along with the amount of time Ridgway spends on the ground. So 3rd down and 2. Will this be the big boy Delhunty or the smaller Allegretto? It's going to be Delhunty, the big boy, and he's going to plow his way, and I think he's going to be real close to that 1st down. I think he's going to have it.
Boy, it is close. It was the same play. It was the same play.
And they're gonna measure here, or are they gonna give him the 1st down? Oh boy, they're gonna say
with the official there. I can't see.
They're gonna say 4th down. They're gonna say it's 4th down and inches, or now are we gonna measure? Now they're gonna measure. So I don't know why they threw the football all the way over there, Larry. That wasn't where he ended up. So I don't know how accurate this measurement's really gonna be at this point. Do you?
I thought that was different. Let me put it that way.
And he does have the 1st down, though. It'll be a 1st down. Tackle was made there by Stephen Hepler, but it's going to be a 1st down by maybe half a football at the 46-yard line of the Falcon Knights. So 1st down, Tonesta Builder Supply. 1st down, Tonesta Builder Supply. TonestaBuilders.us, your locally owned and operated home improvement center. We'll start the clock here when they get it ready for play. Want to wind it with 1:05 to play here in the Generational Wealth Management first quarter.
I mean, this is good old-fashioned football here. Keep your offense on the field, which keeps the Falcon Knight offense off the field.
Allegretto looks to throw. Little toss, and it's going to lose yardage. I didn't see who caught it over there. It was one of the Gergs that caught it. That's Marcus Gerg caught it, but boy, that didn't go anywhere. In fact, it's going to be a Larsson's garbage service loss on the play. They're going to mark it all the way back at the 48-yard line, so a loss of 2.
Again, that was the short side of the field. It was a quick screen.
We're clearing Bathware's second down after that Larsson's garbage service loss on the play.
Here comes the unbalance to the left here. I mean, this is what we talk about, matching numbers.
Allegretto going to try to run it, cuts up, finds some room over the 45, down to about the 42-yard line goes Rocco Allegretto.
I'm going to give Colbin Elliott some credit there. He did a nice job getting the penetration there, but there was just too much of a gap up inside there.
It's going to bring it in to our first quarter. We're scoreless here in Rammersburg. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network and streaming on Seven Mountains Media in 1 minute.
At Clearview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs personal care home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clearview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs personal care home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
We're back here as getting ready to start the second quarter, brought to you by Verischetti Holdings. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Generated Metal, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Sons Incorporated. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. Little bit of an injury there for Union AC at the end of the quarter. Max Gallagher coming. Did he come off the field? I'm not seeing whether he's out, but he also doesn't have anybody around him, so probably just temporary thing. So it'll be a 3rd down and 5 here, or 3rd down and 6 as we start quarter number 2 out of the single wing Ridgway with no score.
Right.
There is Allegretto. He's going to try to find his way, and he's going to get up to about the 40-yard line, but he's going to be short of the first down. It'll be a 4th down and 4 coming up here for the Elkers. As
Steve Pepler from his linebacker position blitzed up in there, which did not allow him to get to the outside because they had it basically blocked. And again, I want to point out that, Cole Wine come up there, or not Cole Wine, but Colbin Elliott come up there from his position too at the end.
So 4th down and 4 for Ridgway at the Falcon Knights 40-yard line, just underway here in quarter number 2. No score between the Elkers and the Falcon Knights. Allegretto's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be met and draw for a loss, and it'll go over on downs to the Falcon Knights. Is coming up, I think that was Gallagher who made the stop.
That was Max Gallagher. Just got back in there defensively. He is so quick from his linebacker position, coming up, and I like the way he closes.
So loss of a yard on 4th down and 4. It'll go back to the Falcon Knights with 11:11 to play here in the Verischetti Holdings second quarter in a scoreless game between Ridgway and Union AC Valley. Falcon Knights' 3rd possession of the game. They have 39 yards of offense so far, 31 of them through the air on that big pass to Gallagher. They're going to flip it here to Gallagher. Gallagher on the side, finds some room. He's over the 45. He's at the 50, still on his feet over the 45, down to about the 42-yard line of Ridgway. So
Nate Steger made the tackle.
Nate Steger able to finally force him out of bounds at, we'll call it the 41-yard line. What a big play there for...
No question, Chris. I mean, he avoided being tackled. He had 3 guys that at least had a shot on him right there, and he was able to get through that and pick up some good yardage.
18-yard Tonesta Builder Supply 1st down run for Max Gallagher.
Okay, this is the pistol offense. The quarterback's about 4 to 5 yards back.
Going to hand it to Gallagher again. Gallagher finds his way up. He was holding that football loosely, but holds on to it as he gets over the 35 to about the 30. 4-yard line. And now we're going to have timeout, I do believe, called by Ridgway, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Back here after that timeout.
Yeah, one of the things I'm beginning to see, Chris, is you'll see the Union offensive line is really starting to take charge at that offensive line, especially these last two plays. You got number 74, Cole Wilson, number 60, Owen Turvin, number 59, and 54, Colvin Elliott.
It's a Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center timeout, by the way. Brand new on this week. Special thanks to Ariel Vaneski and the group down at Clairview.
Now we got some 2x2.
Looking to throw, and there was a little bit of miscommunication as he was looking for Yerke, but Yerke wasn't looking for the football.
There's one of those things that somebody wasn't able to hear it in the huddle.
No, going to bring up a fourth. They almost lost a yard on the respot there. Remember at Montauk the one year, they threw an incomplete pass and on fourth down, and they tried to give them a first down with
Chris,
a major.
I still wake up with nightmares of that thing. I'm telling you. And they're sitting there trying to argue, they're wanting to throw me out of the game.
Third down here and 4. Throwing the ball. Gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher on a little bit of a little swing screen is going to have a Tonesta Builder Supply first down up to the 27-yard line of Ridgway.
I don't know what was in that water bottle of his, but I'll tell you what, this kid has really turned it on here. Every time he's gotten the ball, he made a key defensive play right after that injury he had a little bit, and he's made 3 great runs here.
We'll bring up a first down and 10. Tonesta Builder Supply first down at the 27-yard line of Ridgway.
He's got his 2x2s, kind of spread offense here. And he's moving into trips with Gallagher there, and he's coming back.
They're going to hand it to Reyes, and Reyes is wrapped up there by big number 55, Bo Vigilone.
There's 2 of those Vigilones, you know that,
and
Chris?
He's going to lose yardage back to the 29. That's a loss of 2 on the play. So Larsson's garbage service, loss of yardage. Dan Reed might want to think about tearing that play up, throwing it in the garbage, and then calling Larsson to take it away. Out of the gun here is Bish. Trips to the right. Going to hand it off to Reyes. Reyes is going to get a couple of yards up to about the 27. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 10 on that Clarion Bathware 2nd down run.
Yeah, they're going to give him about 2 yards on that, I think. So we got 3rd and
10 because they lost 2 on the previous play. Might be 9. It's right in there, Larry. It's 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9.5. As again, they're going to go trips to the right. Single receiver to the left is Trent Fleming for Owen Bish. Bish back to throw. Looks over the middle and off the fingertips of Gallagher. If he catches it, he's in the end zone for 6. Instead, it's 4th down here for AC Valley Union.
I don't expect Dan to punt the ball here. Very good play call. Very good play call. That's our cameraman here.
Coach Al.
Coach Al.
Folks, if the camera's off, just blame Coach Al. We know that he's got the moxie to take it. So it's 8:57. Is looking to throw his Bish. He's got a man, and with that is a first down by Christian Salazzoni. So Salazzoni is able to get a first down inside the 20 to about the 15 or 14-yard line.
I've got to give him a lot of credit. I'm not sure he had the first down, but keeping his leg drive and fight for the extra 2 or 3 yards, he made sure it was a first down. There was no questionable call there.
So Union AC Valley entering the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out Pizza the Hut. PizzaHut.com. Pizza Hut in St. Mary's. Pizza Hut in Clarion. Pizza Hut in Brookville.
Okay, we're coming back in his passing formation again. He's got trips left this time.
Down to 8:25 to go. Scoreless Second quarter, here's a handoff to Yerke, and Yerke is going to be dropped for a loss on the play.
That was the Larsson play.
Yeah, that's the play that you want to just tear it up, throw it away. You had some of those over your career, Larry.
I absolutely did.
Back at the 16-yard line, loss of 1. It'll bring up a Clarion Bathware 2nd down and 11 for the Falcon Knights. Again, scoreless game as we're down under 8 minutes here, in quarter number 2, brought to you by Veriskety Holdings. That includes Allegheny Electric and St. Mary's.
Okay, he's coming back into his pistol formation. I like this.
2 guys in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to the lead back. That's Yerke. Yerke's going to get tripped up at about the 10-yard line, but it'll be pick up a 6, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
It's a nice little play. Dan's run over the years. He fakes a pitch, and then he comes back and he traps back to the backside. So he kind of does a windmill there.
3rd and 5 at the 10-yard line of Ridgway are AC Valley Union AC Valley. Out of the gun is Bish this time.
That middle's open again.
Looks to throws it towards the corner, and getting up there, high-pointing the football is Aiden Fox for the touchdown. It is a Tempa touchdown for AC Valley Union.
Beautiful catch. Great catch. Got the ball in his hands. Reached over the defender to make that catch.
So at the 7:05 mark here of the second quarter, the Falcon Knights strike first. They lead 6-0. We're going to try the extra point. It will be Stephen Hepler to kick. So Hepler to kick. The kick is up. That kick is up and good. And it is now a 7-0 lead for Union AC Valley. We'll return here in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Bigfoot Country.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Back here after that Tempa touchdown. Don't miss the Tempa grand opening September 12th and 13th next to Showcase Homes in Shippenville for all your home improvement needs, including your mobile home improvement needs.
Hey, Chris, we are here at Rich Feduna Stadium. I got a great opportunity to learn a lot of lessons from Rich as a young coach. And, one of the first games I ever coached against was Union in a scrimmage, and learned about what I call the legend.
Hepler to kick off. Owen Steger and looks like Nate Steger down back deep for this Carly Tire kickoff, carlytire.com. So Hepler will kick it deep. Tees it up at his own 40-yard line. It's a short kick. It's going to be taken by one of the up men at the 34-yard line. That is Caden Garris. So Garris will get up over the 35 to close to the 37-yard line, it looks like.
I got quarterback Owen Bish making the tackle on that play.
So the short kickoff, and they're going to mark him at the 37-yard line, which is where Ridgway will take over. So Ridgway will take over with 7:01 to play here officially. Elkers now trail 7-0. Allegretto and Del Hunty in that single wing. And it's going to be Allegretto looking to throw. He's got a guy wide open. Over there is Michael Gerg. Michael Gerg is going to be pushed out by Bish, but not until he crosses the 45 to the 40-yard line, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line of AC Valley Union. So wide open on the play was Michael Gerg.
I just kind of wondered how they would respond to what Union scored, whether they would continue running a ground game, but that was a great call. the little play action off of that. And Gerg, as Chris pointed out, was wide open on the play.
25-yard.
We've got a timeout or something here. Official timeout. What the issue is.
Looking to put some time on the clock, maybe? 6:52 they want on the clock. They want 6:52 on the clock. So it went out of bounds, and so they're going to reset the clock to 6:52. It'll be a first down and 10 on that Tennis Builder Supply 25-yard pass from Allegretto to Michael Gerg. 6:52 left here, second quarter. Fake now on the misdirection. It is Nate Steger. Steger turns it up inside, gets over to 35, down to about the 33, 32-yard line.
I know they got like 6 or 7 yards there, but I'll tell you what, I'd like that Trent Fleming out there. He just fights to maintain that outside control right there.
We'll call it the 32, so a pickup of 6 on the play for Steger. Second down and 4. Clearing Bathware, second down. For Ridgway, they trail 7-0, 6:19 on a running second quarter clock. Second quarter brought to you by Veriskety Holdings, including Allegheny Electric and St. Mary's. Delhunty's going to go right up the middle here as he falls forward. He's going to be just shy of the first down at the 30-yard line to bring up a third down and 1. Pickup of 2 on the play.
I got Cole Wilson on the tackle that time, Chris. The nose guard. They are playing a 5-man front. They are switching personnel around here. They're matching up to the power side.
It's going to be Delhunty again. Fights his way for the first down up to about the 38-yard line. It'll be a Tennis Builder Supply first down for the Elkers. The 28-yard line of Union AC Valley. Nice drive here. 4 plays, 35 yards so far for the Elkers.
Big part of that was that pass to Gerd.
Then they went right back to what they do best, which is just pounding the football. They've had the ball inside AC Valley Union territory a couple times, Larry. Just haven't been able to come away with anything. First down and 10 at the 28. Put Steger in motion, fake it to him, pitch it to Allegretto. Allegretto had a little trouble picking it up, but still was able to pick up a couple of yards. Well, maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. He crosses the 30, gets back to the 28.
You know, Cole Elliott did a great job of turning that play in, and then number 56, Noah Yorick, comes in to finish it up. So that's great defense right there.
Helped that the pitch was a little high to
no question. It threw off the timing.
Yeah, threw off all the timing for Ridgway there. And so that'll bring up a second down and 10. It's a Clarion Bathware second down for the Elkers.
Okay, this again is this unbalanced right.
Allegretto going to hand it off to Steger. Steger tries to get the corner, turns it back inside. Ball is loose. It is picked up by a Union player, and he's going to go the distance here. I don't have a number on him yet, but it's going to be a touchdown, it looks like, for the Falcon Knights. That is Owen Bish. As Bish picked it up at the 35-yard line. But now there's a lot of discussion here as to what the flag is and what happened. We're going to find out as Steger looks like he fumbled the football at about the 30, 35-yard line there. So we're waiting to see what the call is. If it's on Ridgway, that would hold it. But right now, the Union players are all huddled. They're not sure what's happening here yet. We're going to find out what's going on. We're not sure what's going on yet. Owen Bish just picked up a fumble and returned it, we believe, 65 yards for a touchdown. But we're not 100% sure.
I didn't hear any whistle or anything.
But the way that Union's reacting, they're not reacting like a team that just scored, Larry.
No.
So long discussion here by the officials as we await for them to decide what it is. They're going to wave the flag off, and it's a touchdown.
All right.
It is a touchdown for the Falcon Knights of Union on the fumble return for a touchdown. Steger fumbled the ball at about the 30-yard line, or Yeah, I'd say it was about the 30, picked up at the 35, as it seemed like it bounced to the 35, didn't it?
Yes. One of the things I'm going to give these officials credit that they sat down and had a good discussion there, exactly what did happen. I'm not sure what somebody saw. It looked like they were pointing like somebody blocked or which would have been, to me right away, would have been against Ridgway, that somebody crackback blocked on it.
All right, so I'll let you guys get the extra point here. Larry, you take the call for a second.
You got it. It looks like they have their offense out there, or what did they?
No, they're kicking it.
They're missing. Okay, there he is. Yeah.
So 4:14 to go. Our clock right now is incorrect. We were trying to make sure we had everything.
Well, we got Stephen Hepler and Mr. Max Gallagher just going to hold for him.
So they're explaining this to Mark Heindel, who I'm sure is not real happy with whatever the decision was over there. We think it was 65 yards, but we'll get an official yardage. Is 22. Hepler up, and it is good with the extra point. And now, after that Tempa defensive touchdown for the Falcon Knights, they lead 14-0. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
So the 65-yard, we believe 65-yard fumble return by Owen Bish has Union AC Valley up 14-0 here with 4:14 to play in the Verischetti Holdings second quarter as Hepler has the ball fall off the tee. He'll put it back up.
Last time there was a short kick here, and I would think that Coach would like to see them kick a little bit deeper.
Hepler does kick it deeper this time. It will bounce and roll down to about the 5 where it's picked up by Steger. And Steger, the man who just fumbled it, gets out over the 20 to about the 21-yard line. But they caught him off guard that time, Larry. They thought it was coming short, and it went over everybody's head to the 5, and Steger had to go back and corral it and does get it out to about the 23-yard line on the return.
I'm going to give Mr. Ryan Armagost credit for the final tackle there. It's going to be kind of interesting. It's a 2-score game. Do you get out of your character right now? I mean, it's still the first half and so forth. And
that last drive was working well until Steger put the ball on the ground.
Correct.
We're going to go out of the single wing again at their own 23, now trailing 14-0 Ridgway. And Allegretta, they're going to look to throw it. This time they've got it covered. Allegretta looks to throw. He throws it and he finds a man. Finding that man is Rocco Delhunty, who is out over the 38 to about the, well, they're going to mark it down, I think, right at the 38-yard line.
He was well defended. He just made a super catch on that.
We're waiting for the official spot, but there is a flag.
What?
Not sure what the flag here is. It looks like it's going against Ridgway.
He pointed toward Union. Falcon Knights. I got to get on the ball here.
So now he's pointed the right direction.
Right.
And
illegal
man downfield.
Yeah.
So an illegal lineman downfield is going to take that away on this Bruno Iafrida Wrestling Camp penalty. Tough call to go against Ridgway there, but that's usually what happens when the quarterback holds on to the football that long. So illegal man downfield, and it'll be a 5-yarder back to the 18-yard line. So they're going to be set with a first and 15. It turns out it was a 75-yard, not a 65, 75-yard return there by Bish. I knew he picked it up at a 5. I just had the wrong 5. So 75 yards for Bish. Here's a handoff to Delhunty, and he's going to be tripped up right at the line of scrimmage.
There's a great blitz coming off the edge there. That was number 54, Coleman Elliott. He's just had a heck of a game tonight, defensively and offensively. He's trying to. I like the mix of pressure coming from Union right there.
So it'll be second down and 15 here. Claren Bathware second down. Here's Allegretto. Allegretto tries to turn it up and getting over there to make a nice tackle. Was that Ray? Nope, that's or is that Gallagher again?
That's Gallagher.
That's Gallagher again. He's been everywhere. And now there's another. We have another flag over there. Yeah, we have a horse collar tackle though on Gallagher. They're going to kid him for the horse tackle right at the 20-yard line. So that's going to be a first down, I do believe, for.
I'm not sure
Ridgway.
That was Max on that. I'm trying to think who else was involved in that tackle right there.
So that'll take the ball all the way out to the 36-yard line. So big penalty against the Falcon Knights. That is a Bruno Iafrido. So the horse collar will put them. So we'll give the rush to the, I guess the rush would be to the 21. Call this play, Larry, for me, please.
It's an unbalanced right again. And it's going to be Rocco looking for a pass play. Basically the same pass play that they threw the last time. You know, hoping to get Gerg open, but I'm going to pronounce it Nix Lilles. Ialese. Thank you. Has done a great job covering him the last 2 plays.
We'll bring up a second down.
You know, I think that's a great play. I'd like to see them run that to the wide side of the field a little bit more and give the receivers a little more room to get open.
Second down and 10 with 3:01 to play here in the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. They're going to hand it to Steger. Steger on the counter, and he gets tripped up.
I'll tell you what,
over there by Trent Fleming.
The 140-pound. I love this kid. I'll tell you what, Mr. Fleming, you're going to become a hero of mine tonight, the way you're playing out there.
Loss of a yard. Do you feel like Steger needs to take that further outside, Larry? It seems like he's cut it back in a couple of times when maybe there was some more room to go to the outside.
You know, he's getting – I mean, a lot of times that's what you want, but Fleming's coming from outside in on it. I mean, they've got him wide out there, so I'm not sure he could get it out there.
So they're going to actually give him the 36, so it'll be a third down and 10 here, down to 2:21 to play in the first half. 14-0, Union AC Valley in the lead. Allegretto looks to straight throw it. He's got a guy wide open. That's Steger. Steger pulls it in at the 39. He's at the 30, the 25, inside the 20, pushed out of bounds finally over there by Fox at about the 15-yard line of Union AC Valley.
Nice job. They set up in the pocket this time instead of doing a rollout, and Steger did a nice job. I think the DB just kind of lost control. He was one of the things looking back into the backfield when he should have kind of kept one eye on the receiver and one eye on what was happening back in the backfield.
So they're inside the Pizza Hut red zone at the Falcon Knight 15-yard line after the 46-yard pass.
I expect some running here.
Down to 2:06 here to play in the first half, 14-0 Union AC. Here's Allegretto, and he's going to be dropped for a loss by Gallagher back behind the 20 at about the 23-yard line. Big loss on the play there. That's definitely one that Ridgway is going to want to throw in the garbage and have Larsson's garbage company throw it away.
They got to start accounting for Max Gallagher from that linebacker position. He reads the play, and he's shooting the gap.
Going to be a timeout here called by Ridgway. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
So back here, they're going to call that at the 22-yard line, just inside the 23, no hash marks. So we're just kind of guessing at that. Minute 50 to play.
I know by design, what I'm just going back what Max did there, that generally as a rule, you're getting some great coverage from the outside, which is forcing the back to slow up a little bit, which allows Max, they're not even blocking him. He's coming in and shooting that gap and making that tackle on that play. Great defense.
So second down and 17. Looking to throw is Allegretto. He gets it over there, and catching that football for a short gain to the 20 is... Can't see the number, Larry.
Not much of a gain at all.
I
don't know whether that was...
I think that was the Steger again. To the 20-yard line, and now it's third down and a long way to go here. 3rd and 15 at the 20.
That was Gerg, 87, that last catch.
Now looking to throwing deep towards the end zone, all kinds of contact. Nothing called, and it's picked off over there by Fleming. And Fleming is going to have it out over
There is a flag now.
There is a flag. That is going to be a pass interference call, I do believe, on Ridgway, and that was pretty obvious.
Well, the contact occurred obviously right before he intercepted. If he would have.
Offensive pass interference?
No, it should be. Yeah, it should be. Well,
it's going to be, I believe, pass interference on
pass interference against you.
Yeah, that's going to take away the interception.
Falcon Knights.
Fans don't like it, but I mean, Larry, I called it right as it happened. I mean, you could see the contact from up here. It'll be half the distance. It won't be a first down, though, in high school football. It's not an automatic first down. It'll be half the distance to the 10.
They'll bring up third down again.
Yeah, but it'll bring up. They're inside the Pizza Hut red zone at the 10-yard line where it's third down and 5. As it's a minute 5 to play here in quarter number 2, 14-0. Union AC Valley in the lead. Ridgway trying to knock on the door here at the 10. It's going to be Delhunty. Delhunty tries to get to the outside. Delhunty will not get to the corner thanks to a great tackle over there by Nick Ialese. Now we're going to get another, I believe, timeout by Ridgway. Yeah, Ridgway will use its final timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Media.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Back here after the Clearview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center and Country Springs timeout. 54.7 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 14-0. AC Valley Union in the lead. It'll be a 4th down and 3 coming up for Ridgway at the Falcon Knight 8-yard line. What do they do here, Larry? They've had so much success sometimes with that counter, or do they go power with the big boy?
With the big boy.
They're going to look here in the single wing, put Steger in motion. They're going to throw the ball, and they throw it to Steger, and he's not going to get it. As over there was Nick Ialese again to wrap him up at about the 8-yard line. That's the 8. No gain. So Nick Ialese comes up with back-to-back big defensive plays. And now, I thought that was a flag. That was just a football that was being thrown.
Yeah, they're one of the you got a guy coming in motion. He runs an out route. He didn't have much field really to turn up. You know, I think that play would have worked a little bit better, and I'm not trying to be that second or quarterback analyst from way up, but I guess I am. Been a little bit better running that to the wide side of the field. I got to give a lot of credit to what Dan and his staff have done defensively, and they are not just lining up from a X and O standpoint. It's the personnel matchups. You know, that's what I'm enjoying watching.
And I hand that ball. Is that Reyes with it? I think they're just going to look to run the clock out. I'm looking to see who carried the football. That was Reyes, and he's going to get out to the 10-yard line as we're down to 35 seconds to play here in the first half. 14-0 Union in the lead.
Looks like they're going to have to run a play or they're going to take a penalty.
I think I'd just take a knee if I was them, Larry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even risk a handoff here, would you?
We would call it a victory. We just go toe-to-toe and
they're going to throw it.
Wow.
They're going to throw it. Bish looks to throw, and it is incomplete. Whew, that was dangerous, as there were a couple Ridgway defenders out there at about the 40-yard line. Dan Reed, always the gambler. Larry Weiser would have never thrown that pass with 10 seconds to play here. Larry Weiser would have had his quarterback out there and they'd have needed it and figured, hey, we're up 14-0. We're going to take that 14-0 lead into halftime. But that's not who Dan Reed is. It's never been who Dan Reed is. It's not who Dan Reed's going to be today. And I love coaches that are true to themselves. So now they're going to go deuces to each side, and they're going to hand it off. And with the football is Reyes, and he's going to get a first down as the clock is going to run out here at about the 21, maybe 22-yard line. Or is Dan Reed going to call timeout? I think Dan Reed might call timeout. As Ray, he does. He calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 20 seconds.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larsson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larsson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
So Dan Reed calls Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center timeout at the ball at the 22-yard line, his own 22.
These are things that, coaches, we always practice the Hail Mary every Thursday. And, maybe this is the time you try the Hail Mary pass.
I'm feeling a Cameron County championship game, or was that semifinal game, hook and ladder from Larry Weiser here at Brockway way back, I think 08 or 09, somewhere in that neighborhood. Looking to throw is Fleming. He throws it up, and it's picked off. It's picked off at the 44-yard line by Steger as the half comes to a close. So no real harm to the interception, but it is an interception nevertheless by Steger at the 44 to end the half. Nate Steger with the pick right there, and that'll bring an end to our first half. Well, folks, if you want to watch the band, go over to our Facebook page at the YDL Sports Network. We will have the band show on there for you, but we're going to do some other stuff here on the halftime. But if you want to watch the band, go on over to the YDL Sports Network Facebook page to watch it here in a moment. We will be back in 3 minutes.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddies can do that too. Like Daddies on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verschetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larsson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larsson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at LarssonGarbageService.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Back here, we're going to go officially, Larry, at 34 or 74 yards on that fumble return by Bish that got him on the board, as it's now time for our halftime show brought to you by Tap and Pay Plus. Tap and Pay Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at Tap and Play Plus. That's tap, the letter N, plus.com. Let's take a look at our halftime statistics brought to you by Jenny Montgomery Scott in Clarion. Jenny will help you no matter where you're at in life. Are you in your peak earning years, nearing retirement, or contemplating your legacy? Jenny Montgomery Scott is here for you. Find out more at jennyclarion.com as we take a look at these statistics. First, team-wise, Ridgway actually outgaining Union AC Valley, 134 yards to 112, despite being down 14-0. Leading the way for Ridgway on the ground, Del Hunty with 24 yards. Steger has 15. Allegretto with 14 yards. Allegretto, 6 of 7 passing for 81 yards. On the receiving side of things, Nate Steger, 3 catches for 56 yards. And Michael Gerg, 2 for 27. For Union AC Valley, Max Gallagher, 4 carries, 29 yards. Jorge Reyes, 6 for 14. Owen Bish, 5 of 12 passing, 60 yards, a touchdown, and that late interception that ended the half. Gallagher has 2 catches for 38 yards. So those are your Jenny Montgomery Scott in Clarion halftime stats. We're going to step aside for 3 more minutes to thank some more of our sponsors. We'll be back here on the YDL Sports Network and streaming on Bigfoot Legends, 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, and 1300 AM.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
22 years of the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. That's the Bruno Alfredo Wrestling Camp, which will be held June 16th through the 20th, 2025 in Port Allegheny, PA, and will feature a star-studded lineup of clinicians. And don't forget about the blowout picnic to close out the festivities. It's legendary. Find out more at teambruno.org and like them on Facebook. We'll see you in June in Port Allegheny, PA. You'll always score a touchdown on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Rays Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Open now, but don't miss their grand opening weekend, September 12th to the 13th. That's Tempa Supply and Service.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside. That now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
At Clearview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs personal care home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clearview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs personal care home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
We're back here at halftime of this game between Union AC Valley and Ridgway, with Union AC Valley leading 14-0. It's the tap and play halftime show. As let's take a look at the scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza Hut. No one out. Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com. Clearfield over Forest Hills 13-0 at the halftime. West Branch 6, Cameron County 0 second quarter. Bradford and Montauk, last score we had was scoreless. That was a long time ago though. Garden City 14, Brookville 0 in the second quarter. Keystone 16, Kane 8 in the second quarter. Port Allegheny 22, Smethport 0 in the second quarter. Red Bank Valley all over Brockway 21-0 in the second quarter. Coudersport 30, Bucktail 0 in the second quarter. Otto Elder 22, Sheffield 6 in the second quarter. Central Clarion, I saw that score here a second ago. Let me get that for you. It was 28-6 Central Clarion at the end of the first quarter. And Punxsutawney led Dubois 7-3 in the second quarter. Windber 23, Kerwinsville 0 in the second quarter. So those are some of your Pizza Hut scores. We'll return here in 3 minutes on the YDL Sports Network.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, PA.
YDL Sports Network and streaming on Bigfoot Legends. Let's take a look at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta, hunterstation.com. Union AC Valley started the scoring at the 7:05 mark of the second quarter on a 10-yard Owen Bush to Aiden Fox touchdown pass. Hepler's extra point made it 7-0 in favor of the Falcon Knights. Then with 4:14 to go, Owen Bish picks up a fumble and rumbles 74 yards for the touchdown. Hepler's kick. 14-0, Larry. That's where we stand here at halftime.
You know, Chris, you know, I'm trying to play the role of Mark Heindel. I'm walking in the locker room, and really they played a pretty good game. They've been moving the ball. Statistically, they are beating Union, but it's just the lack of consistency, you know, different points have stopped some drives. They've been down inside the 50-yard line, I think at least 4 or 5 times now. And then the last drive right there, they weren't able to convert on that 4th down play, which would have kept that drive alive and so forth like that. So, you know, one of the things we talk a little bit about what I think some of the keys coming back out is I don't think he begins to abandon his game plan yet. But obviously, if he gives up one more score, they're going to be forced to do things they don't. It doesn't look like they do a lot of work at throwing some of that stuff. What I'd like to see a little bit more out of them, besides, you know, they need to take care of Max Gallagher some way coming up through there. They need to be able, once they get on the corner, they need to be able to take care of Trent Fleming, who's been doing a great job turning the play in. And then, you know, I think they're just missed assignments one place or another. Just those miscues have broken a lot of their drives.
We'll get back here with Larry's keys to the second half after this 3-minute commercial break. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Bigfoot Legends.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
22 years of the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. That's the Bruno Alfredo Wrestling Camp, which will be held June 16th through the 20th, 2025 in Port Allegheny, PA, and will feature a star-studded lineup of clinicians. And don't forget about the blowout picnic to close out the festivities. It's legendary. Find out more at teambruno.org and like them on Facebook. We'll see you in June in Port Allegheny, PA. You'll always score a touchdown on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Rays Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Open now, but don't miss their grand opening weekend, September 12th to the 13th. That's Tempa Supply and Service.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
At Clearview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs personal care home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clearview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs personal care home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Back here on the Tap and Pay Plus halftime show, part of the Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends. It's time for a Rehab Center. Second half adjustments with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center's chiropractors caring for health. Rehabcenters.com. That's the old English spelling of centers. RES. And Larry, what are your adjustments right now for both of these teams?
Well, I'm going to go to Dan Reed right away. Like I said right before half, I really felt he and his staff did a great job in not just lining up their defense, but lining up personnel against personnel, and that really shows some really good coaching skills to really tear apart where their player can handle another player. I think Dan, I'd like to see Dan personally to run the ball, go back more into his pistol and using Gallagher a little bit more right there. He's run the ball well in a couple opportunities in that first touchdown thing. Defensively, keep the same thing going. I mean, what they've been doing to that point. On Ridgway's side, I don't think they give up their game plan yet, as I was stating right before our last break right there. But he's obviously got to start mixing in. I'd like a little bit more drop back passing. I think his quarterback, the one big pass that they did get off right there. Rocco Allegretto did a nice job, from the drop back formation, be able to pick up his receiver. And then also, he was able to get Nate Steiger out there. So, keep their ground game, keep forcing Union to stay up there. If Union gets another score right here, we could see, Ridgway doing some things they don't normally do a lot of.
Those are your halftime adjustments brought to you by the Rehab Center's chiropractors caring for health. Is down to about a minute to go here, and the halftime. Jeez, Larry, not a good sign here. Second week of the season, I forgot where we were at. So is updating some scores. 21-8 now. Bradford over the Montauk Warriors, and that game down at Montauk is Montauk able to get in the end zone for the first time this season. So
trying to catch up on get the update. I finally see Clarion 28-6 there. Mine
see if you can get us an updated score on that, Larry. I know you've got a bunch of people that you might be able to.
They're all on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Most of the people are going to be there today. I'm trying to think. I know one guy in particular. I think his name's Mr. Dr. Carrico there.
Yeah, he's probably at the game. Let's see if
He doesn't miss much. I'll tell you what. I like that
No.
guy. I like that guy.
So-
I'll tell you what.
we get ready here to start the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Acrisure. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. As Union AC will kick it off here on a Carly Tire kickoff to start the second half. Ridgway had won the toss and deferred. So the Falcon Knights will send Stephen Hepler back to kick the ball here, and looks like Steger goes deep, and then they're going to put three guys at about the 30-yard line, as Steger's going to sit at the 15. First kickoff by Hepler was a short one. Second one was a lot better. 35-6 Central Catholic. Central Catholic.
Central Clarion.
Central Clarion in the lead.
Let's see Central Catholic play Central Clarion.
So get ready to start here, and it is a short kick, taking it about the 25 by Steger, who had a little trouble with it, but now he finds a hole. Steger's at the 40, up over the 45. He's still on his feet across the 45, across the 50 into Union AC Valley territory on a nice kickoff return by Steger, who had a little trouble picking it up at the 25. But then
Did a nice job bringing it up through the middle, just picking the ball up, trying to get as many yards as he could, and he got a good opening.
so he will start here at the 46-yard line of Union AC Valley to start the second half.
So we got this again. It's unbalanced to the right. This time it's Rocco Allegretto with the ball, and he's going to pick up at least 8 yards, if not more.
Looks like he's going to get up to about the 38-yard line.
7, yeah. That again, they used Del Honey to block that time. Who's actually the bigger back. By the way, Allegretto's a sophomore, and I think Del Honey's a senior, Chris.
It'll be second down. We'll call it a long 3 here.
It's a good time for.
There's
the
Del Honey
back.
again, and Del Honey carrying people up over the 20, up over the 32, about the. They're going to put it right down at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to this second half for.
Some great blocks from the middle of that line, both centers and both guards. Both centers, the center and 2 guards.
We have first down and 10 at the 30-yard line of the Falcon Knights. And Ridgway, again, they outgained Union AC in that first half, and they had the ball deep in their territory a couple times, just couldn't score. Here's Allegretto. Allegretto straight up the middle, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of a yard or 2.
But the same play they ran the first time, which he picked up about 7-8 yards on, using Del Honey to block. Allegretto carrying the ball there.
Call it at the 27. We'll give him 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up Clarion Bathware second down.
Now, they haven't done anything in the boundary. I would think that they would try to hit this boundary right there.
Out of the gun, there's Del Honey. Not Del Honey. It was Del Honey.
Yeah, it was Del Honey.
He goes straight up the middle, and it looks like he's going to be close to another first down. They're going to say it's a Canesta Builder Supply first down at the 20-yard line for Rocco Del Honey and Ridgway.
What I liked about that is they pulled the backside guard, the right guard. He just kind of full block and took Max Gallagher. So it looks like they made some adjustments at halftime, Chris.
Running it down the throat.
First down and 10 at the 20 for Ridgway. Here is Allegretto. Allegretto has a burst up the middle to about the 15-yard line, maybe inside the 15 to the 14. We'll see where the final spot is.
It looks like.
But Ridgway has entered the Pizza Hut red zone at the 15-yard line. It'll be second down and 5 for the Elkers, trailing 14-0, just underway here in the second half.
Just about everything that they've run so far has been inside the tackles. And the one thing for sure, you're not going to lose yardage if you're going laterally, obviously some of the blitzes that Union stopped some of their drives that they had in the first half.
So here's Delhunty again. Straight up the middle goes Delhunty, fighting for yardage, and he's going to be close to a first down. It's going to depend on the mark. I think it's going to be another 10. That's the builder supply. First down.
No question. For those old enough to remember Ohio State's Woody Hayes, it used to be the 3 yards and cloud of dust offense, and that's what this is right now.
First down and goal. At the 10-yard line, first and goal for Ridgway. Here's Allegretto. Allegretto is going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he took a little stutter step, but you got to give a lot of credit to Cole Wide, who come off the backside there and got him in the backfield right there. So that's one of those things that happened to Ridgway in the first half, that Union was able to take some momentum, and you bring up a 2nd and 9. I mean, if you've watching the game right here, you see they're very good running 3 or 4 or 5 yards at a time. But when you get 0 on a play like that, it makes it a little tougher for the Elkers.
So second down and goal. Here's Steger. Steger inside the 5 to about the 4 or the 3.
Nice little counter action coming with that.
They're going to call it the 3-yard line, so it'll be a third down and goal at the 3 for Ridgway here as we're at the 7:20 mark.
Those last 3 yards are always the toughest.
Now, do you run Delhunty or do you use Delhunty blocking?
It's going to be Delhunty. He's going to try to attack the middle. He's still on his feet, and he's into the end zone for a Tempa touchdown for Ridgway as the Elkers strike first here in the second half. They now trail 14-6.
Give Rocco a lot of credit. I mean, Union's defense penetrated, but he kept his feet driving and was able to slip off and get to the outside to make the touchdown.
So Delhunty into the end zone. And on to kick the extra point, it looks like it's Allegretto. Is that Allegretto? Is that one that really looks like it?
It is. God, it done. Yeah, it's Rocco kicking in, and Rocco. Holy.
And that kick is flagged down. There's an offside. It looks like on Union AC.
That's what I thought.
And now do they go for 2?
What's that?
Or is they backing it up? No, they put it forward. It's at the 2-yard line. So now what do you do if you're Mark Heindel? Do you go for it here? I think he is.
I didn't see him put Allegretto back in, did they?
He is going to go for 2 here.
And
they're going for 2 now after the offside penalty at the 1.5-yard line. And there is Delhunty, and Delhunty does not make it. So they stacked him up at the line, and he won't get in, and that will leave the score at 14-6. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Here after that Tempa touchdown for Ridgway.
Hey, Chris, I got to give some credit to Colbin Elliott, number 54, and Noah Yori. They're the two that got penetration and stopped that play. And that could be a major difference in this game right here, the 2 points at the end.
So now Delhunty will kick off here. It is a Carly Tire kickoff. Don't forget, Tempa has its open house, or grand opening, coming up September 12th and 13th next to Showcase Homes between Shippenville and Clarion there by the Country Fair gas station.
Hey, Chris, while I have you on the air, any thoughts about the NFL's kickoff?
I hate it.
Love it.
Everybody says when the actual fireworks start here, we'll start seeing some different types of kickoff returns.
As Del Hunty gets ready to kick it off, it's just not football. I mean, it's gadget. It's a gadget. Play football, not gadget ball. Here's Del Hunty to kick. Del Hunty kicks it deep. It's headed at the 12-yard line where it's picked up by Fox. Fox still on his feet. Fox, he was tripped up after he crossed the 30-yard line, or he could have had a big one there, but he's tripped up just across the 30-yard line.
I tell you what, I think Trent Fleming, I'd like to see the film again, but Trent Fleming had a nice block.
I'm going to call him down here at the – where are they going to start it here? They're going to start it at the 30-yard line. They got the sticks in the wrong place, Larry. Either the ball or the sticks are in the wrong place. Looks like the sticks sticks are in the wrong place. So 6:53 to play here in the Acrisure third quarter, 14-6 now. Union AC on top. I think we finally got the stick situation figured out. As Bish will start here for Union. Out of the gun.
Pitch head like this.
Throws it over to Gallagher. Gallagher's got some room. He's up over the 35, close to the 40-yard line before Steger's able to trip him up.
One of the things we talked about coming back out of here, I think, running the ball. I like him coming into his pistol offense here.
I call him down at the 41, so it's going to be enough for a Tenesta Builder Supply first down for Gallagher on the pickup of 11.
It looks like a pretty good speed. He's coming back out in his 2x2 formation.
High snap, hands it. Nope, he keeps it. Bish keeps it, looks to get around the corner, gets over to the 40, and is pulled down at about the 43-yard line by, I believe it was Allegretto over there.
That's that zone replay, the play we kept calling the Brad Larsson play. But he kept it that time. He read the end and felt that he could get around the outside. He picked up, 3 yards on the play?
Again, though, the high snaps for Union AC are a little bit of an issue in terms of timing.
That's probably about the third time this game, I'm sure, Coach. Coming back on to Trips this time.
Trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Out of the gun is Bish. Looks to throw. Puts it up, and he's gone. And it's dropped.
He ran before he caught it.
That was intended for Ialese, but he dropped it. He would have been inside Ridgway territories. He dropped that ball at about the 48-yard line. And now to bring up a Luton Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third and long. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com.
Chris, at the beginning of the game, I felt like their offensive line had to give Owen Bish some time, and they have done a good job. And that's Wilson, Terwin, Wyatt, Hornberger, Corbin Elliott. They've all done a pretty good job giving him time to throw the ball back there.
So out of the gun here on 3rd down and 8. They're going to pitch it to Gallagher, and he's going to get racked up at the 44 after a gain of a yard, and it's going to be a 4th down here in about 7.
It just seemed like the timing was off a little bit, but he did have the outside.
So will we see a punt here? It doesn't look like it, as Bish is still in. But nope, they're going to drop back here with Fox, and it's going to be a Daddy's and Clarion punting situation. Second punt of the game for Union. It'll be Fox doing it. You'll never have to punt on dinner when you go to Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Daddy's Chef's Choice menu on Facebook every day that they're open. And it's a snap. Punt is up. That punt will hit at the 30 and then bounce backwards a couple of inches, and we're going to put it down at the 33-yard line. So it'll be down at the 33. That's where Ridgway will take over with 4:47 to play here in quarter number 3. So 4:47 to play here in the Acrisure third quarter. 14-6 in favor of Union AC Valley. They led 14-0 at the half. Ridgway scored on a Del Hunty short touchdown run to start this second half, the first time they had the football. So second time now for the Elkers on offense here in the second half. It'll be Allegretto. He tries to fight his way forward. He's not going to get very much, maybe a yard on the play.
I think some adjustments have been made there, a little bit of Union defense.
To give him a yard, it'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. It's a Clarion Bathware 2nd down.
I'm going to throw Max Gallagher's name in there again, but I'll tell you what, number 60, I like the kind of penetration Cole Wilson got on that play. He's playing nose guard for the Falcon Knights.
Also their center. Out of that single wing comes Ridgway again.
I'm going to isolate on this 23 this time. Watch him come.
And it's going to be, is that Allegretto again? Or Del Hunty? That was Del Hunty. That was Del Hunty that time. He's going to be over to 35 to the 36, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 7 here.
What I liked about Max Gallagher, linebacker right there, and I coached linebackers for a few years, is his first step was up, and he was able to come back and make the play right there.
So 3rd and 7 for Ridgway, down to 3:41 to play in a quick-moving third quarter brought to you by Acrisure here on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends.
Well, you would think this would be a passing down for him, but we'll
had success, 6 out of 7 on the day. And they're going to throw it. Allegretto rolls to his right, looking. He's got a guy, and he underthrows him, but I think Del Hunty made a great catch. We'll see. They're going to say he did out at the 45-yard line. Union AC wants to call it incomplete, but that was a nice catch there by Del Hunty out at the 45-yard line for a Tenesta Builder Supply. First down at the Ridgway, 44. Pickup of 8 on the play, or 45 we'll call it. Pickup of 9 on the play.
Perhaps he also had Girth out here wide open too.
He did. Didn't see him. Got it underneath to Del Hunty, who made a nice catch.
See, when he's rolling out, he's kind of flat, so he's kind of forced to throw only really one direction. That would be out.
So first down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Their own 45 is Ridgway. Down to 2:50 on a running third quarter clock. Single wing formation again. This time it's Allegretto to the left. He cuts it back up inside. He's going to pick up a couple yards before being stacked up by a number of Union defenders at about the 47-yard line of Ridgway.
Here's a name I've been calling a lot tonight. This is Colvin Wyatt. You know, it does a great job holding his zone right there, making a tackle.
Wyatt in there along with Ialise, and it's now second down and 8. It's a Clarion Bathware second down for Ridgway. As again, that clock just keeps ticking down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. 14-6, Union AC Valley over Ridgway.
Okay, we got that unbalanced to the right.
And we're going to have a little jump pass, and it's complete over the midfield marker. And catching that was that Gerg about the 47? Lots of bodies getting unpiled there.
It was tight end. It has to be Tony Gerg. Or not Tony, but.
Looks like
Michael.
It was 87, I think.
Yeah, it's Michael Gerg, yeah.
It was either 87 or 24 that caught it, but I think 87. And that was from Del Hunty that time. And that's out at the 48 of Union. So it'll bring up a third down and 3 for Ridgway here. And it's going to be a misdirection to Steger. Steger finds a hole. Steger's up over the 45, inside the 45 to the 40, down to the 39-yard line where he's going to have a first down. Tenesta Builder Supply, first down for Ridgway.
Nice shame. The old wing T system, we call this a single wing. They pulled both guards. We would call that a buck sweep coming back.
So first down and 10 at the 39 of Union.
I think Ridgway's done a nice job mixing up some of their plays here in this drive.
Bradford and Monitor just at halftime, Larry, and we've got 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
You know they're throwing the ball there.
Here's a running play by, is that Steger or is that Allegretto? That's Allegretto. He's going to be out to about the 35-yard line of Union.
Just an off tackle play with Del Honey leading on
Call
the
it
play.
the 36, actually. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. And we'll see if they let the clock run out here. And that could be the final play of our 3rd quarter. We're down to 19 seconds. Play clock's got 22.
Fastest game we've ever done for a while.
No, you just jinxed this, Larry. This 4th quarter is going to take like 8 hours. So let's see if they play one more play here in the 4th quarter. They are, and it's going to be Del Hunty. Del Hunty is pounding his way to about the 31 on the final play of quarter number 3. We'll head to the 4th quarter with Union AC Valley leading Ridgway 14-6. Ridgway on the march, though, here on the YDL Sports Network. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
We're back here. There is a Ridgway player who was hurt on that final play of the half, so we're going to step aside for another 30-second timeout.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
So we head to the 4th quarter now. It'll be Ridgway at its own 31 on a 3rd down and 2 as we start the 4th quarter, as it looked like that was a cramping situation for one of the Elkers.
That was Stigger that time. Ooh.
Here is Del Hunty, and he's going to be dropped short of the 1st down.
That's a great tackle by Owen Terwent, 59.
For no gain, so it'll bring up a 4th down and 2 early here in the 4th quarter. Big play for both of these teams coming up right now.
I mean, what you've seen is that this defensive line for the Falcon Knights, it's just individuals have stepped up. Corbin Elliott, all right? You've got Owen Turk, Cole Wilson, all right? And we had Noah Yori on that play right before the half made a big tackle there.
So 4th down and 2 out of that single wing. Looking to the sideline now is Del Hunty. And now we're going to get a timeout, I do believe, by Union AC Valley. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC.
So the official pointed to Union on that timeout, but it looks like they may have given it to Ridgway, actually.
Well, I saw Mark over there give the T on that.
Well, it made more sense that way, but I was just going by which direction the official pointed in, that's all. pointed towards the Union side.
Right.
So it'll be 4th down and 2 here at the 31 for Ridgway at the Union AC 31. It's going to be Delhunty straight up the gut. He's carrying people in for the first down, I do believe. Yes, he does. He has the first down at the 28-yard line as he just carried people with him up the middle. And that's the Builder Supply first down at the 28-yard line of the Falcon Knights.
As you said, Chris, I'll tell you what, he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, kept those legs driving, and picked up another 3 yards.
So with 11:04 to go here. Surprised they haven't started the clock. Aren't you, Larry? Should have started by now.
Yeah. That's gone.
Here it is.
Yeah.
First down and 10 at the 28. It is Allegretto looking to throw.
Oh, wow.
Got everybody covered. Now he fires it towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Miller, Frankie Miller, but he a little overthrew him as Miller came open late in the corner and around the goal line. What was that, Larry?
I said it's tough to throw a pass when you're running to the sidelines. You know, you got to get your shoulders squared up, throw the ball down the field.
It just seems to be the what this offense does. Like they just like to roll them out.
Well, you know, you can roll out, but you got to get a little more depth so you can get your shoulders turned and throw. I mean, you're throwing across the body. It's hard to get any accuracy.
Here's Allegretto. Allegretto turns it upfield, gets over the 25, carrying guys towards the 20. I think he's going to be down at about the 21-yard line, and it'll be a third down and manageable after that second down run brought to you by Clarion Bathware by Rocco Allegretto. They will put him right at the 20-yard line, so it'll be a third down and 2 here at the Union AC 20-yard line.
So which Rocco will carry the ball this time, Chris?
I think Delhunty's getting it.
You think Delhunty? I'm trying to figure out where Steger is. That he's out.
It will be Delhunty, and Delhunty hit with the line of scrimmage. He does carry a guy forward, but not quite enough for the first down. He does enter the Pizza Hut red zone at about the 19-yard line, but it's going to set up a crucial fourth down here for the Elkers. It's going to be a fourth and about a yard.
Steve Hepler and Max Gallagher.
In fact, they're going to put that ball right at the 20, Larry. So it's going to be fourth down and 2 after the no-yard gain.
This isn't the first time they've been down there like this.
9.5 minutes to play. This is a big down for both teams. 4th and 2 for Ridgway out of the single wing with Allegretto and Delhunty, the two Roccos. It's going to be Rocco Delhunty, and he pushes his way forward for a Ridgway first down inside the 17 down to about the 15-yard line. We'll see where the final spot is, but it's enough for a first down. That's the Builder Supply. First down for Rocco Delhunty at the 15-yard line.
Just a lot of bodies in that A gap. You know, they folded their left guard around to lead the play, and then you know, again, you got Delhunty just keeping his leg driving and pushing the foul.
So first down and 10 at the 15 for Ridgway inside the Pizza Hut red zone. Here's Steger. Steger caught a touchdown saving tackle at about the 10-yard line there. Was that Fleming?
That's Trent Fleming.
Steger looked like he was going to break free. Fleming's able to get him around the ankles, bring him down at the 10. It will be a pickup of 5 now. It's second down and 5 for Ridgway, trailing by 8, 14-6, 8:20 on a rolling fourth quarter clock. Fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Trent actually weighs 140 pounds.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Misdirection by Allegretto. Was that Allegretto? Yeah, that was Allegretto, and he goes nowhere. In fact, no, that is actually number 7. That is Owen Steger.
Right.
Interesting time for Owen Steger to get his first carry of the game, and it doesn't go anywhere. In fact, it'll lose 2 yards back to the 12. That might be one that you want to have Larson's Garbage come and haul away if you're Ridgway.
I would definitely agree with that, Chris.
Larson'sGarbage.com. So anyhow, this fourth quarter brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Best Wealth, MGMT.com. So 3rd down and 7 now from the 12. It might actually be back at the 13. They're going to fumble. The ball is on the ground, and I think nobody has it yet. In fact, Ridgway gets it late.
55.
So 55 is Bo Vigilone is able to jump on the football after it was fumbled by Del Hunty at around the 16-yard line. He never really had that.
No,
football.
something. The timing was off, and his hands looked like they were wrong.
I think the flag was actually official trying to get his beanbag out. So if you did see a flag on there, you weren't wrong, but it's going to be at the 17 now where it's going to be a 4th down and a bunch for the Elkers.
You would expect a pass here.
They're going to throw it. Allegretto in trouble. Looking, turns, makes one guy miss. He's still throwing. He's going to hail it up to the end zone, and it is intercepted. It is intercepted at the end zone and then taking it out to the 1-yard line. Who was that over there, Larry, for Union intercepting the football?
God, that'd have to be at least, wasn't it, number 8? Is that him?
Couple of players shaking up on each side here. Is the guy who intercepted it is shaken up, and I don't see who had it. But it's an interception at the goal line.
I don't see Elise out there. I mean, standing, I'm going to guess that's him in the corner. It looks like it's a cramp.
We're going to step aside here for
it's a cramp.
30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com.
So it was Aiden Fox who intercepted the ball, and he looks like you said, Larry, he had a cramp as he's back up now trying to walk it off. He did take it out of the end zone, though, which was a little bit of a mistake, as they're going to have the ball at their own 1-yard line now after that with 6:26 to play here in the 4th quarter, brought to you by Best Wealth Management. So Union AC will have 1st down and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
That can't be much beyond a 1.
Now we'll see what the Falcon Knights decide to do as Bish gets ready to bring them out. He'll have Reyes in the backfield with him, and the shotgun is his sidecar. He's going to throw it. He wants to throw. He's got a man. It's Gallagher, and it's off his fingertips.
That play, that's the second time that could have gone for a touchdown. The second time he just, the last one he overthrew, this one was behind him.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 now at the 1-yard line, their own 1-yard line for Union AC Valley, down to 6:22 to play here in this one, at least in regulation. 14-6, Falcon Knights clinging to the 8-point lead after the interception on 4th down in the end zone by Aiden Fox.
And Chris, I want to tell you, I did like that play. I would have run that play.
So now Gallagher's the sidecar. And now we're going to have a false start, and that's going to put him back even further. I think it was Reyes who fell down. It's going to be a half the distance on the false start. Can't go back any further than the 1-yard line, basically. You're at the half-yard line now. Now,
he was a lead blocker.
Yeah, they bring in Yerke as Elise comes out. As they're now basically at their own half-yard line, it'll be Yerke and Gallagher. Yerke is the tailback, and it's a high snap. And now we've got more flags and another false start on Union. So they'll be down to the quarter-yard line now.
We're not moving the clock either.
So you just keep going back a quarter of a yard. You almost wish if you were a team, Larry, that like you could like pocket the penalty and say, hey, it's 5 yards back from wherever the next play ends. It always doesn't feel fair to me for the defense in a situation like this, because if they jump offside, it's 5 yards, but the other side goes false start and it's a half a yard.
Absolutely.
So again, in the pistol is Bish. He's looking to throw. He throws it, and it's high, intended for Elise.
Yeah, good coverage out here.
Somehow or other, 9 seconds went off the clock there, Larry. Down to 6:13 to play. Clock shouldn't have been running at all there because of the penalties. It was at 6:22 when the penalties started. Now it's at 6:13. That play definitely didn't take 9 seconds.
I missed at 6:16. I had what I mentioned. That.
So it'll bring up a 3rd down now and 10, and throwing off his gloves are Fox. They were yellow gloves. They look like penalty flags. Bish is back to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it is incomplete. Broken up, and now it's 4th down. And now you're going to have to punt with your toes at the back of the end zone. And if you're Ridgway, I know Larry Weiser would be coming after this.
Absolutely.
But I got to figure Mark Heindel's going to come after this as well. So now the daddy's punt from the half a yard line, quarter yard line. Aiden Fox will have his feet on the end line. Do you take a safety maybe here if you're Union? So Fox ready to punt.
That's one of the things came to mind me because
he gets it out of there. It's a short punt. It's going to hit at the 25 and bounce to the 24, where it's going to be fantastic field position for Ridgway. So the decision by Fox to take that out of the end zone really cost his team a lot of field position here on that interception.
This is the game right here.
6 minutes exactly to play here in the Best Wealth Management 4th quarter. They're going to be at the 23-yard line, actually, is where they're going to finally put that ball down. So the decision not to run the ball out of the zone end zone, and now the short punt has 1st down and 10 at the 23-yard line for Ridgway with exactly 6 minutes to play here in the Best Wealth Management 4th quarter. And I don't know what the delay is here, but it looks like we had an official on the wrong side of the field. So now they get into the correct positions. And we're ready to get underway here with 6 minutes left. 14-6 Union AC Valley in the lead. Here's Delhunty. Delhunty makes a man miss. Then he takes on some contact and gets up to about the 20-yard line. Maybe the 21. We'll see where they put him down.
That was Cole Wyant that messed that play up. He didn't make the tackle, but he forced him to cut it back inside to the rest of the defense.
Call it the 21, a pickup of 2. 2nd down and 8. Ridgway, very methodical offense. You've got to figure they're not going to have very many more chances than this. Because we're down to under 5.5 to play. Ridgway trailing by 8. Delhunty actually will be the lead blocker this time for Allegretto. Allegretto finds the corner, still on his feet. Out of bounds inside the 15, close to the 10, maybe the 11-yard line. He's going to have enough for the 1st down, I do believe. Maybe it's a little, we're still waiting to see. No, it's going to be just short of the 1st down. He must have gone out of bounds or been pushed out there at about the 14-yard line. So it's...
Okay, Chris, make the call here.
I think it's going to be Delhunty, Larry, at the 14-yard line here. 5:16 left. 3rd down and 1.
I see Gallagher coming right.
No, it is Allegretto. Allegretto cutting up inside. I do think he's got enough for the 1st down at about the 13-yard line. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 here inside the Pizza Hut red zone for Ridgway at the 12. We'll call it, I think, the 12 or the 11. See where they put it down. We'll call that the 12-yard line. So 1st and 10 Ridgway. 5 minutes exactly to play. Ridgway trailing by 8. They've got 1st down and 10 at the 12 of Union AC Valley. Allegretto hands it to Steger. Steger cuts it up inside. He's tripped up there by Gallagher as he crosses the 10 down to about the 8.
And I'll tell you something that should be going on in Ridgway's sideline there. They're going to have to go to 2 if they score here. So Coach Heidel, I'm sure he's having some coaches huddle up, and they're going to have to come up with a pretty good
two-point conversion
play. And those are things you do practice, all right?
I like the jump pass here, Larry. I really like the idea of the jump pass. They've completed it once. As it's single wing here for Allegretto and Delhunty. The snap will go to Delhunty. Delhunty trying to find the corner. He's going to fight his way to about the 6-yard line.
There was a missed block there. I mean, just the only thing I don't like about the jump pass, you just have it's a one-on-one thing. I mean, you only have one. If he drops a pass or doesn't,
we'll call that the 6 or the 7-yard line, really. It's going to be the 7. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 at the Union 7, down to 3:37 and counting. Ridgway only has 2 timeouts left, we believe. Here's Allegretto looking to throw. Allegretto in trouble. Allegretto makes one guy miss and then carries it to about the 5. He held it. It's going to be 4th down here at the 5 or the 6 where they're going to put him down at?
Again, we're going into the short side of the field where there's not a lot of space for receivers to get open right there.
Call it the 5. 4th down and 3. 3:19 to play. Ridgway down by 8, has a 4th and 3 at the 5-yard line of the Falcon Knights. They can get a first down at the 2.
They're coming.
Here's Steger, cuts it up inside. Steger fighting. I don't think he got it. I think he was held stopped short at the 5-yard line. And it's going to turn over on downs to the Falcon Knights with 3:14 to play. So they tried Steger inside. And there was your boy Elliott again, Larry Weiser. At the Union 5-yard line. Stopped on downs with 3:14 to play. Are the Ridgway Elkers the second or third time they've been stopped inside the red zone tonight? So now, what will Union do? Will they keep it on the ground? They're going to hand it off here to Gallagher, I believe.
He's picked up close to 8 or 9 yards right there.
Run the clock.
Is that yep, that was Gallagher on the carry. He's going to pick up 7 yards out to the 13-yard line. That's going to actually give him a gain of 8 on the play.
Hey, don't like to see this. Cole Wines coming limping off the field here.
So just a 2nd down and 2 here for Union, as we're now down to.
That's Hayden Armagoss going in there for Cole Wine.
Under 2:30 to play. Here's a handoff. That is, I think, Gallagher again, and I think he's going to be stopped short.
Right.
At about the 14-yard line, and now Ridgway's going to call timeout, I do believe. So actually going to give him no gain to the 13. So Ridgway's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com. This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com.
What do you do here, Larry, if you're Union? What do you do if you're Ridgway?
Well, I want that clock to continue to move here. If Ridgway, last play I would have thought about try to bring a blitz and try to try to stop them for a loss. But I'm definitely going to come after the ball if they're punting.
You got to get the third down stop first before you worry about the punt.
I'm going to look at Gallagher on the pitch here. They've had a lot of success running that.
Ball is on the ground. The ball is on the ground. I think Union was able to get on top of it, but it's going to be a fourth down situation, and now we've got another timeout by Ridgway. So Bish tried to hand it off. So the fumble there by Bish at the 12-yard line, 11-yard line. Where they mark it? They're going to mark that at the 11. Did not see who got on top of it for the Falcon Knights. But now the timeout here with 2:14 to go. The final timeout for Ridgway. So this is the last real opportunity for the Elkers here. As Fox will, I would assume, come out to punt the ball away here with 2:14 to go. Union AC up by 8, 14-6. But they face a 4th and 4 at their own 11-yard line. And Fox is in the punting situation. Back deep for Ridgway, so to speak, is Owen Steger standing at the Union AC Valley 40-yard line. So Ridgway should end up with great field position out of this. Will they go after the punt? I know Larry would.
That's something if you've worked on. The last thing you want to do is in that timeout, if they are going to try for the block, is don't run into the kicker. It looks like they're bringing off something off the edge here. Oh, man.
He gets it away, but it's a high, short punt. It's going to hit at the 30. It's going to take a backwards bounce, and it's going to be downed at about the 32-yard line. So it'll be at the Union AC Valley 32, where Ridgway will take over with 2:05 to play in this game. The Elkers trail 14-6. Can't say they haven't had a golden opportunity here the last two possessions. Really, the last three.
One before the half, and then
I'm actually going to call it the 33-yard line.
And if they're going to still run the ball, I don't think they have any timeouts left.
So bring out that single wing. Allegretto looks to throw. Allegretto throwing deep. Bish is there to pick it off, and no, it's incomplete. It was broken up at the last second by a Ridgway defender turned defensive player. I think that was 24 Miller who broke it up, as it looked like Miller was going to have the pickoff, but Miller was able to get in there.
Passes were intended for Miller. Bish had his hands on it. Miller knocked it out of his hand.
Yeah, great job there by Frankie Miller to continue to give his team a shot here. I still think you do have time to run the ball, but you're going to have to get into a hurry up and run it. You can't just, huddle up every time if you're going to run it. Minute 57 to go. 2nd down and 10 at the 33. They're going to throw it. Throwing it inside and incomplete to Miller. It's about the 27-yard line, and now it's 3rd down and 10. And now Miller is cramping up. We'll step aside real quick here. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10, sports.com, listening on Seven Mountains Media.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larsson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larsson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here as Miller's still down with that cramp getting up just now. Minute 55 to play. 3rd down and 10 at the Union AC 32 for Ridgway. They trail 14-6. Volleyball score to report. Sheffield 3, Forest Area nothing. Rare Friday night volleyball game up in the Forest.
Trying to see any updates in the football, too.
Yes.
Got Carn City 34, Brookville 7.
Carn City showing that last week might have been a little bit for real.
Keystone 32-8 over Kane.
Kane hasn't won a varsity football game in almost 2 years now.
Really?
Now, 3rd down and 10 for Ridgway. They're going to throw it again with Allegretto. Allegretto steps back. He wants to go deep. There was miscommunication, and it's picked off by Fox at the 5-yard line. Aiden Fox with the interception. He needs to get down. He's not getting down. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40, over the 45, at the 50-yard line, and that should do it. Here, Aiden Fox with the interception of the Allegretto pass. He returns it all the way out to the 50-yard line. I don't know if it was necessarily overthrown, Larry, as much as there was a miscommunication between the quarterback and the receivers on that play.
Absolutely, yes.
So Fox decides to take it back, and he takes it all the way across into Ridgway territory at the 49. I start doing the math. I think they could probably just take knees here.
They can.
As there is just 1:39 to play.
And this is another thing that I think most teams practice is these situations where you want to, kind of protect your quarterback, get into it, prevent. Looks like there was some extracurricular activity at the end of that play against Fox.
Would you take a knee here, Larry?
Would I take a knee? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So the personal foul on Ridgway will put the ball at the 35-yard line for Union. Not that it really matters for the Falcon Knights. Union AC Valley is, again, they are in a situation where they should just be thinking about taking knees here. Ridgway, I believe, is out of timeouts.
He'd have to be under center almost. And then you can tell the officials now that they're not going to really come in and they're not going to rush in that.
No. In the college level, they take knees out of the gun. That's exactly what they're going to do, Larry. They're going to take that knee out of the gun. Back at the 40-yard line. So Union AC Valley is going to hold on here, I do believe, minus some miracle for Ridgway. And they're going to win this one 14-6, is down to 1:16 to play.
Boy, Chris, there were a number of big plays by Union defenders in this game. I mean, from the defensive line, the linebacker play, the secondary play.
So now they're going to take the knee from right under center this time. Larry will go down. He'll pick our player of the game. I'm thinking one of the defensive guys, Larry. What are you thinking? There's another knee, and that should do it. As Union AC Valley is going to hold on for a 14-6 win here over Ridgway, and we will be right back in about 3 minutes. You've been watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Final score, Union AC wins 14-6 over Ridgway.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, PA. We're back here as we are into our post-game show after Union AC Valley holds on to beat Ridgway 14-6. It's the Clarion Area Chamber of Business and Industry post-game show. The Clarion Area, where we are better together. Find out more at clarionpa.com as we await our post-game interview. Let's take a look at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tenesta. HunterStation.com. Union AC Valley struck first, 7:45 of the second quarter. Aiden Fox, 10-yard pass from Owen Bish. Steve Hepler the extra point, and it was 7-0 Union AC Valley. Then with 4:14 to go, Owen Bish scooped up a fumble by Nate Steger, and he returns it 74 yards to the house. Hepler's kick, and it was 14-0 Union AC Valley at halftime. Start of the second half, Ridgway got a nice kickoff return to start the half by Steger. That ended up leading to a 9-play, 46-yard drive. Rocco Delhunty, the 3-yard run to put the game away, or to put Ridgway on the board. They tried to run and it failed, and it was 14-6. Ridgway had plenty of opportunities in Union AC Valley territory the rest of the game, but could not score as the Union AC Valley defense came up big, time in and time out before the final interception by Aiden Fox inside the 10-yard line to seal the victory for the Falcon Knights. And that is your Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tenesta, HunterStation.com. Let's take a look at our Janie Montgomery Scott in Clarion full game stats. No matter where you are in life, starting out in your peak earning years or retirement and contemplating your legacy, Janie Montgomery Scott is here for you. JannyClarion.com. Del Hunty, 23 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown for Ridgway. Allegretto, 21 for 47. The Elkers had 247 yards of offense, 152 on the ground. They held Union AC to 125 yards of offense, but still lost the game. For Union AC, Bish, 5 of 16 passing with an interception and a touchdown, 60 yards. Gallagher, 2 catches for 38 yards. Rushing the football, Gallagher 8 for 50. And now we're getting ready to go down to the field for our Allegheny Grille of Foxburg player of the game. It'll be Cole Wyant here on the post-game interview. The post-game interview brought to you by, well, here, we're going to take it to Larry right now.
The defensive coordinator for a lot of years. I love the way your defense played tonight. It was a bend, didn't give, and you made such big plays at different times of the game. Probably, I would almost say, I said, almost wanted to give it to the team, but every time I turned around, you were in the backfield. If you didn't make the tackle, you were forcing the play back inside. Great job on your part and all your teammates. One question I had, I wanted to, when you're looking at this single wing offense and so forth, it looks like you guys made some really nice adjustments. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, during the first half, they were really running side heavy, so that single wing side that they were stacking high, that's where they're going. They figured out that we were dominating that, if I say so, and they started switching, going weak side, and we picked that up probably the third quarter. We started putting heavy kids on that weak side, and we started playing good D.
Tell me what was going through that defensive huddle, that last series there. They're coming down. It looks like they're going to score right there, and you guys, you stop them.
Just focus. And, us being a big family, we all have that love and passion. We all move. We have the same mind. All of us, we have the same mind. So it was just focus and hard-nosed football.
What were some of the things that coaches talked about this week as you're going into this game?
It was really the keeping focus. Like I said earlier, keeping focus, keep the mentality that we're going to go out and win, because obviously tough loss last week, and we wanted to bounce back from that. The amount of film we watched was almost insane, but we knew what we were up to. Coaches really wanted us focused, and they want us to keep the mentality that we were going to win all game.
Now, one of the things I did notice, you guys were flip-flopping personnel on both sides. Was the idea of matching up against certain people?
For the most part, yeah, but it was more of a defensive up-front game where we were flip-flopping. Shout out to Dane Wyant and Noah Yor. They really picked it up front. Being ninth graders, that's pretty tough to come out first varsity start and have a really good game like they did, and we really counted on them.
Well, I know you tweaked your ankle a little bit, but congratulations. Good luck next week, all right?
Thank you so much.
That was Cole Wyant, our Allegheny Grille of Foxburg player of the game. Post-game interviews this year brought to you by Cole Orthodontic Associates. Cole Orthodontic Associates with convenient locations in Ridgway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You too can get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. We'll be right back here on our Clarion Chamber of Business and Industry post-game show. You've been watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, 14-6, Union AC Valley over Ridgway. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verschetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larsson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larsson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at LarssonGarbageService.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
So we're going to wrap things up here with our Pizza Hut scoreboard. Of course, you can always go to the D9and10sports.com website to get those scores. Clearfield leads Forest Hills 20-7 in the fourth quarter. It is Cameron County 28, West Branch 6 in the fourth quarter. Bradford now up 41-8 to begin the fourth quarter over Montauk. Karn City all over Brookville. Final score 34-7. Keystone 32, Kane 8 fourth quarter. Port Allegheny 73, Smethport 6. That is now a final score. It was Red Bank Valley 38-21 over Brockway in the fourth. Coudersport with the 42-20 win over Bucktail. So that's County 42, Bucktail 20. Final score. Otto Eldred 44, Sheffield 6 in the fourth quarter. Central Clarion 42, St. Mary's 6. That was a third quarter score. DuBois 30, Punxsy 13 in the fourth. Union AC Valley here defeated Ridgway 14-6, and Winburn all over Kerwinsville 44-0 in the fourth quarter. Taking a look over in District 10, Hickory leading University Prep. The last score we had was a second quarter score. Sure, that's farther along. Cathedral Prep over Sharon 12-7. Oil City 22, Mercyhurst Prep nothing. That was a second quarter score. Seneca all over Northeast 32-19. General McLean 47, Harbor Creek 14, Lakeview 12, Mercer nothing. Eisenhower on a game that you can watch right here on the YDL Sports Network, clinging to a 14-13 lead over Sagertown. Get on over and listen to Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms call the exciting end of that one. Cochranton 21, Union City 7 in the fourth quarter. Reynolds and Maplewood were tied at 13 in the third. Greenville 13, Charlottesville 7 at the half. Hubbard, Ohio was beating Wilmington in the first half. Cambridge Springs over Northwestern 20-0. Farrell 28, Fort LaBeouf 21 in the fourth. Connellsville 28, Meadville 21 in the fourth. And Walsh Jesuit, Ohio all over McDowell 34-14 in the fourth quarter. From yesterday's action, Corey defeated Warren 42-6 and Conneaut 33, Iroquois 21. Tomorrow, Franklin at Slippery Rock, Titusville at Girard, Erie at Shaw, Ohio. For Larry Weiser and Coach Al Moderjeski, I'm Chris Rossetti saying good night until next week when we've got Brookville and Central Clarion from Weiser Field in Clarion. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Bigfoot Legends 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, and 1300 AM. Streaming on BigfootLegendsRadio.com. Special thanks to Jesse back in the studio engineering that on the Bigfoot Legends end. Good night, folks. Union AC Valley 14, Ridgway 6, your final score.